Markets are sending mixed signals today as investors weigh competing narratives. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete Forex market briefing for July 15th. Currency markets are being driven by a complex mix of central bank policy, geopolitical risk, and shifting growth expectations. Let us break it all down. Here is a snapshot of how the major currency pairs are trading today. Euro to US dollar is trading at 1.14, gaining 0% on the session. The world's most traded pair is driven by ECB versus Fed rate differentials. The move in the dollar reflects reports that gold prices slide as strong dollar outweighs safe haven demand (MSN). Pound sterling to US dollar is trading at 1.33, gaining 0% on the session. Sterling is highly sensitive to UK inflation data and Bank of England rate guidance. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Mizuho downgrades Circle to underperform, cuts price target to $50 on open USD threat. US dollar to Japanese yen is trading at 162.43, gaining 0% on the session. Dollar yen tracks the US-Japan rate differential and Bank of Japan intervention risk. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 and NASDAQ end higher on cool inflation data, solid bank earnings. USD SGD is trading at 0.7727, gaining 0% on the session. The Singapore dollar reflects Asian FX sentiment, trade flows, and MAS monetary policy. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Australian dollar to US dollar is trading at 0.6976, gaining 0.49% on the session. The Aussie dollar closely tracks commodity prices, especially iron ore, and Chinese growth signals. The move in the dollar reflects reports that gold prices slide as strong dollar outweighs safe haven demand (MSN). US dollar to Chinese yuan is trading at 0.1479, gaining 0.21% on the session. The onshore yuan reflects PBOC daily fixings, US-China trade dynamics, and capital flow controls. The move in the dollar reflects reports that Mizuho downgrades Circle to underperform, cuts price target to $50 on open USD threat. US dollar to Indian rupee is trading at 96.19, gaining 0.91% on the session. The Indian rupee tracks RBI monetary policy, FII and FPI capital flows, and US-India interest rate differentials. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 and NASDAQ end higher on cool inflation data, solid bank earnings. Now let us look at the macro forces behind today's currency moves. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. The move follows reports that Wall Street ends lower as Iran tensions dampen risk appetite, the Detroit News. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 and NASDAQ end higher on cool inflation data, solid bank earnings. On the data front, investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 and NASDAQ end higher on cool inflation data, solid bank earnings. The move in the dollar reflects reports that gold prices slide as strong dollar outweighs safe haven demand (MSN). The move in the dollar reflects reports that Mizuho downgrades Circle to underperform, cuts price target to $50 on open USD threat. Our near-term view on US dollar to Indian rupee. US dollar to Indian rupee is in a consolidation phase, a pattern that can precede a significant directional break. Watch the $98.11 resistance and $94.27 support as the boundaries of the current range. Currency markets can move fast and unexpectedly. Central bank surprises, geopolitical shocks, and data prints are the key risks to monitor. Before we wrap up, here is your watch list for the sessions ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We cover every major global market, every single day. If this kind of daily, actionable analysis is useful to you, please support us with a like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it means a great deal to this channel. Share this with anyone who invests or trades, they will thank you for it. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your Forex briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily currency coverage.